They don't always look like villains. That's the unsettling truth. A hitman might be the quiet man at the bar. A hacker, just a teenager, his face lit by the glow of a laptop. A hijacker once stood in the same airport lines as the rest of us. And Ted Bundy, he smiled, he charmed, he shook hands, while hiding a violence so vast it seemed unimaginable. Evil rarely announces itself. It blends in, and that's why it's terrifying. When investigators finally caught contract killers, many were shocked at their ordinariness. Fathers who packed lunches, neighbors who waved hello. They didn't see themselves as monsters. They saw themselves as professionals, men paid to do a job. Hackers tell a similar story. It starts as a game, a thrill, sneaking past firewalls, cracking passwords. But what begins as play can spiral into blackouts that shut down entire cities. Lives disrupted with a keystroke, and often, the one behind the screen looks more like a nervous kid than a hardened criminal. Then there are the hijackers. To us, they are chaos in the skies. But hours before, they were ordinary passengers, smiling at flight attendants, carrying boarding passes until the moment the mask dropped. And Bundy, his face still haunts America. Not just because of what he did, but because he didn't look like what we expect a killer to be. He was proof that charm can be camouflage, and danger wears familiar skin. So what ties them together, these killers, hackers, hijackers, Bundy? It isn't method, it's something quieter. The erosion of empathy, the silencing of that inner voice that whispers, "This is wrong." Psychologists call it moral disengagement. But in plain words, it's how ordinary people convince themselves to cross extraordinary lines. And maybe the question isn't just about them. Maybe it's about us. Because history shows that cruelty doesn't live in the few, it lives in the cracks of all of us, waiting for excuses, for orders, for silence. The danger isn't only in the hitman's gun, the hacker's code, the hijacker's plan, or Bundy's smile. The danger is in forgetting how thin the line can be between ordinary and monstrous.